We're here. I wonder if this like works immediately. Hi guys. I'm so mad my voice is doing this today of all days. So rude. How's everybody doing? By the way, it's really cool to see comments like already there when I come on. Makes me feel really special. I'll be doing a lot of water drinking since apparently today is the day that my voice wants to do this. So, what up, guys? Happy Tuesday. $3K. Yep. Oh, yeah. Listen. This is the vibe today. This is really how I'm feeling. Today, we're going to try to use as many Black-owned makeup products as possible. So I will try to always say the name, but if I don't, always remind me. So whoever's watching, what up? We made it to 3K. God, my voice. Just, man. Of all the days, I really feel like the world is just trying to laugh at me. So let me show y'all. Like, I went downstairs to my makeup thing and put all of my makeup in one drawer and then like bought it upstairs. Because I realized nobody actually answered my question on Twitter when I said, what kind of look do you guys want? No one actually answered. And thank you. It actually is not the look I was planning on going for. I planned on having like everything else like beat to the gods. So when I did my face, it would match. But that's not happening today. So we're just going to go with it and see what comes out of this. But since nobody picked the makeup, since I've never done one of these lives, I guess what we're going to do is basically whatever you guys want to talk about, we can talk about it. I'll answer questions. And then I will literally do my makeup on camera, which I've never done my makeup live before. I always do my makeup on camera, but I've never done it live. So it's kind of nerve-wracking just because if I mess up something, I can edit it out on the videos that you guys see. Whereas if I mess up here, it's like, a Sailor Melanin Moon inspired look. Do I have the colors for a Sailor Melanin Moon inspired? I don't have any blue eyeshadow right now, but actually, so we're literally, if y'all have never heard of Juvia's Place is a Black-owned, highly pigmented makeup brand. It's the only eyeshadow that I use in most of my videos. If I am using another eyeshadow, it's because I needed a base or something. So we're literally going to go through these palettes and see like what kind of looks can I bring for this. Also, thanks everybody for coming. This is great. If we have any trolls, I have to make somebody an admin. Okay, so we have the Nubian, which is more like gold's like a neutral palette. So this is the Nubian 1. This is actually my favorite. This is actually one of my favorite palettes in the bunch. So somebody said Kingdom of Souls inspired, and I feel like this palette would be more Kingdom of Souls. I don't know. We'll see. I'm trying to think, does any palette have blue? Because, hold on. I'm thinking. Because I literally have, I think, well, I haven't bought from Juvia's Place in a really long time, but I have a majority of her palettes. Maybe in the Zulu, there might be a blue. There's not a blue in here either. I mean, there's like a light blue, but it actually has a lot more green in it than the camera is letting on, because I have my my mirror light next to me that I use to do my makeup. So yeah. Oh, what about the Masquerade palette? What about that one? I know one of these palettes has to have blue. Ha! We found it. Okay, so we'll be using this palette. I'm kind of digging the Sailor Moon inspired look, but obviously I'm going to mix it with some Melanin magic, so it's not going to be like exactly her colors, but blue will be the main focus. And then I think that means I'm going to put it with more of a brown lip, so yeah, we can make this work. I guess y'all are about to, oh, I know somebody is going to watch the playback of this live. Hey, Noria. And they're going to talk some junk. This is a full face of makeup, which means I'm not skipping any steps. Like this is as if I was getting ready to go out to a party or something. Like I've come equipped with lashes and everything. So like, if this isn't your cup of tea, you don't need to be here, sis. So what I do before I do my makeup, yeah, I have a lot of eyeshadow palettes, guys. What I do before I do my makeup is I kind of just get an idea of like which palettes do I want to use, so that way I can kind of give myself a base to go from. Actually, I kind of like that red. This is going to be a very interesting look. This is going to be freaking fun. Yeah. No, like when I go out and do my makeup, like it's not a game. Like the makeup y'all see on my channel, it's cool because I can just put on some foundation, and my eyeshadow is also foundation. So it's just like, gotta love it, right? So first, obviously we need to prime. So my favorite primer right now is the NYX Can't Stop, Won't Stop, which is this bad boy. And this is a good primer for if you have combination skin, but I mainly focus it on the areas where my face gets the most oily. So again, always feel free to ask questions, because this is by far one of the weirdest things I've done on this channel. Just like, I don't know. Yeah, also, I probably should have put my hair up, so. Hold on. I have a hair tie. I don't really know what the heck we're gonna do. And I feel like everybody's just waiting to see what I'm gonna do. And to be honest, I have no idea what I'm going to do. And no, I don't actually use hair ties when my hair is like this because it won't fit. So also, did anybody that's past 30, when you hit 30, did your face kind of do like a 360 where like the stuff that you used to do to your face no longer worked? Where like you were seriously just sitting there trying to figure out what happened. Your face routine no longer works. Your makeup no longer looks great. What's your favorite book look? I think my favorite book look might be Sea Witch with the purples and stuff. Like the book was kind of, but my makeup was popping. So I feel like that was a win for everyone. Oh, also, this is my makeup brushes. I know it looks like a lot, but I used to do other people's makeup. So I had multiples of everything, and then I stopped doing makeup, and therefore I just have a ton of brushes. So this means that I can like further postpone how long it takes me to actually wash my brushes. Oh, and I don't put anything on my eyebrows. I have gotten that question a couple of times. That's all I do. Let's see. What was BookTube like when you first started? Ooh. BookTube, when I first started BookTube, I didn't realize how much drama was in BookTube. I seriously thought people were on here to just geek out about books. Obviously, I was wrong. I'm going to go into the Magic palette, and I'll just use a fluffy brush because I don't need it to be super pigmented, but I'm going into Yahide. I never say these names right, but it's this one. I forgot who I found. I don't remember who the first booktuber I watched, honestly. I just remember realizing, A, that holy crap, there's YouTube for books. And then two was like, well, because when I first started YouTube, I was actually trying to be a beauty YouTuber. But I realized I just didn't have the desire, or I didn't have the drive to actually want to be a beauty YouTuber. I didn't want to buy all the makeup. I constantly was buying makeup to do like first reviews to get views, and I didn't really want to do that. So I legit just switched over to BookTube and Planner World, and I seriously did not realize how much drama went into BookTube until I started venturing into the other parts of BookTube, like Twitter and stuff. And then I was just like, so like nobody has a life at all. No one. Also, I'm doing one eye at a time until we figure this out. Okay, yeah, we'll do that. Let's bring you back over here because. Oh, also, Noria, I have no idea how many brushes are in here. I have no shame in my collection. Also, a lot of these brushes are like e.l.f. Like I have a lot of e.l.f. brushes. Don't sleep on e.l.f. They're cheap, but they're fantastic. I'm in the Nomad palette, and I'm going to be using this yellow, and that yellow is what I'm going to start at the top and bring it down. I'm gonna blend when I get to the middle. You'll see. But yeah, let's see. Well, you're right. Everybody has drama because the beauty world is a mess too. But for some reason in my brain, I seriously thought like it was only just about books. I didn't realize that like that was a whole situation in itself that just left me sitting there just baffled that there was just like that much drama around books. I mean, now that I've been here for a while, I'm like, okay, some of the drama is warranted. Some of the drama is definitely warranted because sometimes you just got to call it out. Yeah, you're right. I mean, even the most boring science lab. I've actually tried to learn how to draw eyebrows, but it didn't work. So I'm going to go in. I'm actually going to be mixing this red and this orange. And that's what's going to start here. And I'm going to bring it up in this direction. But I'm going to start with the red. And that's what's going to touch the blue. This part always takes me a while because I never want to go too fast and end up messing up my own eye. But it's a lot of blending at this point. Let's see. If you could only have a gaming channel or a beauty channel, which of the two would you choose? Obviously a gaming channel. Obviously. Like makeup is fun, don't get me wrong, but there's nothing like being able to just sit, chill, and play video games. It's like there's really no comparison to the two. Plus, if I'm not doing anything on my channel, then I'm more than likely just like braless on my couch playing Animal Crossing. So that's usually what I'm doing. That's usually where I'm at. I should also point out I'm not a professional, so don't feel free to critique my technique. Okay, so I don't like how bright my highlight is, so we need to tone that down. So I'm going back in with the Magic Palette into Nana, and we're going to add some orange into that because that is just too yellow. I don't mind it being bright, but it needs to kind of go with the flow. This is the stuff y'all don't see. What kind of games do I like? So it depends on which console I'm playing. So, I mean, I'll be frank. I literally got a PS3 and a PS4 because I wanted Kingdom Hearts. Like that was the motivator. And we all know how long it took Kingdom Hearts to actually come out. So I ended up having multiple systems, but when I was younger, we were more for like Nintendo 64 and stuff, where it was more Mario based games. So I played a lot of those style games. Obviously, Zelda is still my life story and everything that is within it. Now I play a lot of like Overwatch and things like that. I haven't really gotten to jump into a game hardcore since I started my business. Like I took the days off to play Kingdom Hearts 3 because it was like I waited my entire adulthood for that game. But I haven't even gotten to do the remastered Final Fantasy yet because the business is just kind of taken precedence over it. So I um haven't been able to enjoy my video games in a while. However, I am buying the PS5 and I'm going to have to like figure that out all over again. Because I'm ready for the games that are going to come out. It'll give me something to do. Like Miles Morales alone is like the best thing ever. So let me see. We're gonna go on with the dark blue, and we're probably gonna play in this area. Is probably what we're gonna do. My book. Okay, so for those who don't know, I moved into my house like the week that we all went into quarantine. So I really have not been able to decorate. I haven't been able to really go furniture shopping. I haven't been able to do anything like that. And it's kind of wild. I had one bookshelf in my old apartment. And then with that one bookshelf, I had like a stack of books next to it. Hey, thanks for coming. So now I have five bookshelves. And so technically I can only still fill one. I've bought some other books, but they're looking a little scarce, which just gives me more incentive to buy more books, you know? I don't usually use blue of this caliber unless I'm doing like a cosplay look or like a makeup look like that. Let's see. My library is not complete. I am looking for a rug. I need a table. I need wall shelves, and I need a lamp that goes over my chair. And then then I'll be doing that video like I promised you guys. I'll be showing you guys all that. Obviously, Noria will be talking later. Are there any fantasy books on your TBR? Are we talking about if we're talking about new releases, it's like I don't even know what's being released anymore because like all the dates have changed. But I want to read Legendborn. I want to finish. I know we're not fans of Jay Kristoff, but I already bought the books. So I want to finish the Nevernight series. I have to finish Dark Dawn. There's the Buffalo Soldier book I was talking about. I need to dive back into the Poppy War world. So I want to get back into Dragon Republic. I don't really know. I don't even know if Ray Bear is an actual fantasy or not because I never looked at the synopsis of the story. I wanted to be surprised. I just remember the cover. But those are the books that I'm trying to like get back into. Those are the ones that I'm moving this while I'm doing this. Those are the ones that I like really, they're the ones I own. So they're the ones I'm trying to do. My library is down for the count. So I can't check out any books. I can't access the ebooks that I've checked out. I can't access the audiobooks that I've checked out. So I can only read the books that I actually own right now. So those are the books that I'm working on. So I'm just taking that original blue that I had, which is why it's so dark, and I'm just going over the edges of the glitter blue. I'm obsessed with the blending. So that's why I use the light blending brush. You don't have to put a whole lot of effort. The color here is so pigmented that you don't have to do much. I'm glad you like the blue. This is fun. I don't know if I'll ever do this again. I'm not even gonna lie. Yeah. Ray Bear was so good. Oh, see, I've heard good things about Ray Bear. So I was like, I have to read it. Plus, I saw the cover last year and, you know, I impulsed. I was like, oh, yeah, we're definitely getting that one. I never got to finish City We Became because I had to return it back to the library, and then I never got a chance to check it back out because the waiting list for it is so long. I think I'm number 52 on the waiting list for that book. I might just suck it up and do the audiobook again because I just feel like her books, for me, I like reading them and I like creating the voices of the characters in my head, and I like creating the story in my head completely. So I don't know. Are you doing the reading rush? Didn't the reading rush already happen this year? I thought the reading rush happened. Um, I thought the reading rush happened already. I'm just going in with orange. Orange is my complement color for a lot of the looks that I do. So if I have an area where it's a little dark, I go in with an orange because it's kind of a canceller for me. And I just lightly hit it in certain areas to kind of brighten it back out. So this is what the eye looks like right now, but I think that I want more. So for this reason, we're gonna go back into the Magic palette. And I think what I wanna do, I wanna put light blue, but I wanna put light blue specifically on the inner part of my eye. Flat shaders. Because like this blue is really blue too. So will this work? We don't know. This is actually really fun. I don't know why I never did this. Okay, so I think because I'm wearing this Daria shirt, I'm also gonna put some green into this. This is gonna be fun. We'll see. If I mess it up, it's fine. I'm not going anywhere after this. Let's see. Well, I might do, because I gotta do the Effathon with Noria first. But I might, if I can fit those same books into the prompts, I might definitely join in on the reading rush. I didn't even realize we were having another reading rush. You deserve all the eyeshadow. Thank you. The problem is I might not have all the flat shader brushes to accomplish this look because I actually really do need to go wash some brushes. Sorry for the really loud noise. I'm basically just, because the Masquerade palette has a lot of glitter. So I'm just, at this point, why not? Let's see. When are you reading Clap When You Land? I'm reading Clap When You Land next month. I don't care if it doesn't fit any prompts for any of the readathons. I'm just going to get the audiobook and let Elizabeth read it to me and let her bless my soul with her voice. That's basically what I'm doing. Okay, now we got to blend because the top is looking a little rough. And when I put lashes on, you're not going to really be able to tell because my eyes are pretty big. So when you open it, you don't see the crease. But it's a pet peeve. If I decide that I'm cute and I want to take pictures afterward, you'd be able to see the blend, the mess up blend. So cool. So let me just literally repeat what I just did to my other eye. Fantabulous. Thank you. Also, this is going to sound funny. It's easier for me to do this eye than it is for me to do this eye. Whenever I do it, it's always like I have to hold this eye because like my eye will start twitching. It's quite fun. It's usually why you guys see me only do one eye on my channel. Do, 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 do. Oh, I forgot the brighter color. Hold on. I had to repeat the steps like perfectly to replicate. Yeah, if I ever have a chance to go out and like, hey Tasha, if I ever have a chance to go out again, I feel like I need to have an event where like we should get dressed. Oh yeah, I didn't even realize I was humming that. That's fine. Also, another thing about doing your makeup live is just the idea that like there have been multiple times where I've recorded book looks and like not posted them or I've changed them. See, the Mario Brothers is life. But there have been multiple times where I've done a makeup look for a book, done it completely and hated it and just trashed it. But since I'm talking to you guys live in my brain, I'm like, I really hope I like this look when it's over. Because otherwise, yeah. Who is who? Also, any booktubers that are in here, if y'all want to like come say what's up, let me know and I'll tell you what you have to do to get in here. Because I also don't mind uplifting my fellow booktubers. I should also point out I'm not actually like full booktube. I'm like booktube adjacent, as y'all can tell. Let's see. What has been the most rewarding part of being a YouTuber? Meeting other YouTubers. So hands down, my favorite part is meeting other YouTubers. I went to BookNet Fest last year, and honestly, that's probably one of the best like YouTube focused events I've gone to because I actually have friends from BookTube now. We all talk, we all collaborate, we bounce ideas off of each other. I find my little BookTube family very supportive. It just makes me want to. It makes me want to hang in there, even though a lot of times I've thought about just quitting and just doing something else that didn't seem so stressful. But having other people, other booktubers tell you like, keep going. It's helpful. It's very, they kind of keep me level headed even when I'm mad. Like if something really, really bad happens, they know about it. They're nice and they seem like they actually care. And we've actually met in person. So like I can call them my friends. Let's see. What is that you're putting under your eyebrow that looks brown? So I was using, there's no names in the, so this is the Nomad palette. I was using this color. And then I felt like it was too yellow. So I went in with the Warrior 2 palette. And I just used a little bit of Yodit to blend it out so I could get a better highlight. So we're going back in with the glitters. Normally when I do glitter, I put eye guards on, but I don't know where any of my stuff is. Oh, that's right. I was your first subscriber. Well, I kept telling you to make the channel because you kept saying you were going to, and I was like, make it. So I obviously had to be your first subscriber. There's no way that I would tell you to do something and not support it. Also, if you've never checked out Z Loves Books, she has a channel. I'm glad I lay out my brushes so I can see everything now because I used to not do this. I really have not used blue like this in a really long time. So thanks for this little suggestion. This makes me feel like I need to go into a rant because it's like, by the way, are you officially back in the office? I am actually working 1 week in the office and 1 week out of the office. So every other week I'm in the office. Next week I'll be in the office. Again, I don't like it. My job can be done 100% telework. So I don't understand why we have to go back into the office. It's very stupid. I can't think of a nicer way to put this. Stupid. I'm late. How's everyone? Oh, hey, novelist. Novelist. Okay, wait. I'm using the Warrior 2 palette, the Nomad palette, the Magic palette, and the Masquerade palette. I can hold them up for you if you want me to, but I figured I would just name them. Are you going to be on QP regularly, even though you can't host anymore because of work? I'm gonna try to. Obviously, I won't. I won't be on the ones that are during the afternoon because I'm actually at work. I don't get home until 4, sometimes 4:30, depending on if I have to stop by the store or not. So I no, but like I'm gonna try to come for Mondays and whatever new time is on Thursdays. But I know I can try to make some weekends if I'm not working. My job calls me out to do hurricane type things during hurricane season. Also, we already have our first special guest, but whenever she's ready, she has to give me a thumbs up when she's ready to be put in. Are you ready to come in? Are you ready to come in? No? Okay. Let me know when you're ready. Let's see. Any book you would want to make a makeup look because oh, that's easy. So I want to do Stars in the Blackness Between Them because A, it's a really good book, and then B, the colors on the cover are perfect for a makeup look. I want to do the Shadow of the Fox series. I want to use all 3 covers to see what kind of look I can come up with. Then I want to do like there's a book called Buffalo Soldiers. Like I have it over here. I want to do a look for that one because it's all browns. So I want to do like a very a very matte look with that one. Then I have obviously I'm gonna do Rebel Sisters because obsessed. Those are the ones I can come up with on the top of my head right now. But those are the next lookbooks that I plan on doing. It's just I'm back. I got to get some new foundation, and then we're really in there because we're using the last little bit of foundation in my life for this one. Okay. Man, okay, so that would be awesome in Jerry, but like that's really soon. Like that's really soon. Like that's a lot of pressure. Like in front of the author, that's a lot of pressure. Y'all are making me sweat right now, so I can't imagine doing that in front of the author. Where's my blue? Okay, then hello, I'm a new subscriber, just joined, looking lovely. Hi, Jessica, thank you for joining. We're inspired by the color blue today. That's the inspiration for this look. Also, if you hear any banging or anything, I live in a new housing neighborhood, so they're always banging on something. Okay, I'm done with my eyes. Here comes the very challenging part. And I know that one of my eyes looks brighter than the other. I'm in the light in this direction. Here comes the hard part, putting on eyeliner on camera. So if I start making weird wonky faces, it's just real life. Let's see. I think this is the one we are going to use. I normally put my eyeliner on before I do my foundation. So if I make a mistake, I can clean it up with eyeliner. Range Beauty has nice foundations. I've actually never heard of Range Beauty. I use Juvia's Place and I use Fenty. Those are my two foundations that I use right now. And then sometimes I use NYX. NYX is also pretty good. Oh, that's right. See, I'm thinking, I think what I want to do is I want to do a War Girls and Rebel Sisters look, because both of the covers are very monochromatic. And though I like doing monochromatic looks, I do like putting a little bit more color into those because it gives me a little bit more time to talk. And I'm glad that you guys enjoyed the Crescent City one because I felt pretty. Plus, you know, I did that makeup. I think I did that makeup like the day of an author interview because I was trying to stunt. So yeah, I'm blue. If I'm green, I would die. Why do you do your eyes first before foundation? I personally do my eyes first because my eyes are really big and there are a lot of times where I've overdone it and I can clean up the sides with foundation. So sometimes when y'all are like, your wing is sharp, it's because I've actually just cleaned it up with foundation. And then for me, if I have any glitter drop or anything, I can just take a clean makeup brush and I can just brush it off my face and start anew. Also, this light is super bright. I'm going to be looking into Range Beauty because I haven't looked into a new makeup brand in a long time. Yes, what Novelist said. I like to prevent the fallout. And since I was doing glitter, I knew I was doing glitter. I just didn't know like what the style was. I really wanted to prevent that. Let's see. Doing eyes first. Oh, yeah. See, everybody knows. Plus, I'm a klutz. So it's best that I do these kind of things. I'm like nervous about putting this on. So just forgive me. Oh, I'm using, what is this? I'm using NYX. That's the point. It's got a weird brush. Like it's got a slanted brush. It's almost like a marker. So the eyeshadow or the liner comes on really thick. So it means less swiping. And I do this really slow. This part is usually sped up and I usually chop parts out of this when I record it because I take a really long time to do this. So feel free to put your questions there and I'll answer them when I look back at the screen. Whew. I just keep telling myself in my head, like, do not mess this up on camera. I kind of did though. My wing is too fat, but that's what concealer is for. Like, see the difference that liner makes to my eyes? Like, I'm here, I was here, now I'm here. Like, okay. Also, totally honest moment. Oh, you find oh, okay. Well, okay. I prefer, actually, it depends. I find stick foundations, as long as they're creamy, I like stick foundations more. They're just easier to deal with. They I like working with creams a little bit better than straight liquid, but when I do makeup videos for YouTube, I prefer liquid because I can mix the color better because my skin tone changes so often that I can never use just one foundation. I have to mix my foundations. Sometimes I can find it, sometimes I can't. And I think her name is Alyssa Ashley on YouTube. She's a beautiful beauty YouTuber, but she has like a whole set of videos about how to do your eyes for somebody with hooded lids. And I've never, I mean, obviously mine are huge. I don't have hooded lids, but I found her video to be very like informational. And just like that, this eyeliner is thicker than my other eye. Oops. Let's fix this eye. Okay, we'll move you back. This eyeliner is good, but it's very liquid, so sometimes it gets into my eye, and so my eyes will literally start to water soon. Let's see. Let's read some questions. Eyeliner is difficult, but if you take your time, like I've gotten better with thicker, harder eyeliners. I have more control, so I recommend getting a thicker eyeliner or starting with the pencil. If you go straight to liquid, good luck. Or if you want, you can put tape. Like I sometimes put tape on my hand and rip it off and then put it on my face to shape my liner. Because as you can see, my eyeshadow is below my eyeliner. So I'm about to do some cleaning up massively. Um, I don't wear makeup, but I watch a lot of makeup videos. I usually only wear makeup for YouTube. I used to wear makeup a lot more, but I just don't care anymore. Also, if your eyes get oily, think about putting a primer on your eyes and that will help it. Or if you put concealer on your eyes, set it with some sort of powder and that will help. Yeah. Let's see. Thank you for the congratulations. I never know how to say that name correct. Fumi Desula Vold also has a video on how, you know what, here, I forgot I can do that. Yeah. Okay, so I have a special guest, and I know you guys already know who she is, but I'm gonna put her in right now.
Hi, Brittany. Oh my God. I like to point out that I put on lipstick, so everybody should be really happy. Like, I put on lipstick at
I'm so
past
happy that you
11
put on
p.m.
lipstick.
Thank you. I'm very proud of
I just
myself.
don't know. I don't know how you stay up for this. I really don't know how you stay up for us. We're not worthy.
Ha ha ha.
Also,
Now you are.
I don't
And
think
your
I'm gonna
makeup
color correct
looks
it. I don't know
gorgeous.
what I'm
I'm
gonna
just
do
looking
next.
at
I'm just sitting here.
the eyeshadow. I can't look away. Blue really looks good on you.
Kind of looking. It's looking a little bomb. I think the best part about putting on foundation, because I used to not use foundation, I used to use just powder. The best part about putting on foundation is that I remember what my face looked like before acne attacked it, and then I'm like, yeah. So we're gonna skip color correction, and we're gonna go right into foundation because yeah, I like using flathead brushes for foundation. Um, or I like using brushes like this. So this is the Morphe M439. It's super soft. These are the kind of brushes I like for foundation. In a way, I'm also teaching Noria this because I told her I would teach her one of these days.
Like, I'm nodding so hard because I'm like, okay, fine. Those are the brushes. Like, what do I use to apply foundation? I can't remember.
What do
I
you
honestly
mean?
can't
You have
remember.
a foundation brush? We're gonna fix this, Noria. We're gonna fix this.
I think I just look for any brush. I'm like, yo, can this apply anything? Yeah, okay, fine. Put it on.
Oh no. I mean, technically you can. Like you can put on foundation with your finger or whatever. You can definitely do that. It's just that since I mix a lot of I have to mix my foundations. So, and then I should point out the Juvia's Place foundation is full coverage, whereas the Fenty is medium buildable. I've been mixing the two of these together lately. And I've been mixing 420 with Fenty and then 230 with Malawi. I know I could go to the store and find my foundation color, but I'm lazy, so these two are gonna have to work just fine.
Mm-hmm. Justin, yes, it's me. Hi. I'm still going like, oh my god, I'm going to throw you so hard. It makes me happy. It makes me so happy. And for everybody that is wondering, what's the time right now? I think it's like, yeah, it's 11:16 p.m. my time.
Noria doesn't know how to go to sleep, guys. Like she really doesn't. We have to beg her to go to bed. Not joking.
And I'm most likely going to fall asleep on my couch again, which I've been doing since February, even though I have a queen size bed.
Oh no, I'm not about that life. My back is not about that life. It's like I'm older now. I
my,
feel it.
my neck complains every morning, and I still do it. It's just, I think when I move the TV, the
Hmm.
present one in my living room, when I move it to the bedroom, I'll be able to sleep in my bed because I'll be like, yo, I'm watching TV and then I just go to bed.
Oh, so you watch TV before you go to bed? That explains it.
Yeah.
Oh, let's see. Brittany, do you like those makeup sponges at all? Are we talking about these? I personally do not like to use them to put on foundation. I feel like they suck up a lot of your product. But I like using them with concealers. I like the tips specifically for concealers. Also, I'm looking a little red. I kind of got to lighten my face up a little bit because when it sets, because it oxidizes, I'm going to look a little red. Granted, I can offset it with powder if I want to, but we're just going to hit my cheek areas and just brighten me up a little bit.
Are
I
you
also,
using concealer to brighten it up?
well, I use concealer underneath my eyes.
Hmm.
So, hey, Oshaway.
Hey,
Also,
Ashley.
Curly Top agrees with you. Oh, yeah. If you need a foundation, wow. I don't know. I just realized my lips have like a weird from the stuff I put on them. Juvia's Place always has sales, so always check out Juvia's Place. Black owned. Another favorite black owned one that I really like is Colored Rain. They have some of my favorite lipstick colors. This is also the Juvia's Place. This is the Juvia's Place concealer. As you can see, it's a little bit lighter than my face because we're about to highlight and contour. Because, like I said, this is a full face, and this is number 12. Let's see. Oh, Novelist said she's a night owl. See, I can't record my videos at night because I have artificial lighting, but I can't get the artificial lighting to look right.
It depends. How many lights do you get? Like, how many lights do you have?
I have two of the photo ones with the umbrellas,
Yeah, yeah.
but I know I need a shadow box. I know I need that to offset, but I don't know. We don't know. Also, this is not one.
Mm.
I like this concealer. I can take my time. It doesn't kind of set very quickly. So, Oshale said she just bought a purple lipstick from Juvia's Place. Oh, I have a purple lipstick from Juvia. They sell Juvia's Place at Target. Oh no, they sell it at Ulta. Okay, wait. I read two messages together. Sorry, I was about to get excited. I was like, after this, I'm gonna go to Target. Also, where's your cat?
Ah. Um, he tried chewing my hair, then he tried
Again?
chewing my computer charger again. Like he did that ultra QP. Then he tried chewing my computer charger. Then he tried chewing my phone charger.
Oh wow.
Then he decided that he was going to chew on an earring that I have handed over to him because it's no longer my earring, it's his. And now he's probably gone somewhere because he's offended that I'm not allowing him to chew my hair.
Wow. He's
My
truly been
cat.
a girl to watch. Also, Oshale, I'm gonna eventually invest in a ring light. I was trying to avoid it for so long, but I can't really avoid it now.
You should get one, especially with they have the diffusers that you can like click on it to
Hmm.
help you with the lighting, so it's like well rounded and everything else. You should get one.
I need to. Okay, we need setting powders. I still use
Like
the, what is this? Laura Mercier translucent powder, but I use the medium deep one because I'm medium sometimes.
I never understand the setting powder because I'm like, what's the difference between setting powder and regular powder? What's the difference between
Sometimes
setting powder and regular
sometimes finer
white powder?
powder. Oh, well, you actually, there are setting powders that are white. You can use white setting powder, but you also have a higher chance of flashback.
Mm.
So, you'll be all cute until the flash goes off on your camera, and then you'll be looking like casket ready with your homies. So, I try to I like brown setting powders. At least I can kind of fight that because white looks good when you're done with your makeup and you're looking at yourself in the mirror. But for some reason, with us chocolate sisters, the moment we step out, you look casket ready and scary. That's usually what happens.
Okay, now I'll keep that in mind. But Shirley thinks my cat is letting me leave. No, he is not. It's just waiting. It's like I'm waiting for that bitch to attend sleeping at 2 a.m. Then it would start jumping all over the place. Like, yo, pay attention to me. Who would have
That's
thought?
funny for multiple reasons, only because we've seen it in action. Like you just be telling me, like your cat comes up in the background and he's like, "This is my channel." She's just recording for me.
She's just recording for me.
Yeah,
And he
novelist.
likes that spot.
Yeah, novelist. I wish that Color Green also continued to sell, but they don't sell eyeshadow anymore. Hmm. There we go. I was about to say I don't have a contour palette up here, guys, so we can't contour. I use. I don't buy super expensive things if I don't have to. This is what I use to contour my face. As you can see, it's pretty dark. And depending on the time of the year, pretty much determines how much I use of which one. And I don't actually need to do my forehead because my hair is going to cover my forehead, but I'll do a light one. I haven't been contouring a lot, but I do realize my face is kind of fat on camera today, so I was like, let me just let me slip my cheeks down. Also, I think I just got a text from my mom. Nope, I didn't. Okay.
Your face is pretty. Your face is pretty. And perfect.
I would like to believe that, but sometimes I have to give a good look at myself like, whoa, sis. I have to change freaking products again because Caudalie don't be supporting people like us, so I can't support Caudalie. I'll hear him.
He's protesting.
He is so mad at you right now for being for being on this live. He's just in the background like, why? Why? Also, I have this brush and I only use it when I do YouTube videos. I never use this brush any other time. But it makes my cheek glow. So now I have cheeks. What is going on with the underneath my eye on one eye? I don't know, but you need to like chill out over here. Also, I know halfway that it's the lighting. Once I turn the lighting off, it'll look better. But if I use a concealer that's too light, I use a foundation powder that's the same shade as my skin to set it and tone it down. That's actually what I did this time. But again, I haven't bought makeup in so long that yeah, yeah. I don't even know. So the question is now, do I put on lashes or do I show you guys what mascaras I use to make it look like I have lashes on? That's the question of the day.
Mascara. Mascara.
Okay.
I vote mascara.
I'm trying not to laugh while I do this, but like he's really in there now. I don't always tightline my eyes, but I want to do it for the demonstration. Okay, everybody is saying mascara. Okay, okay. So my mom taught me this trick a long time ago, and it still works. You get two different types of mascara. You get one that's lengthening and then one that's volume. And you start with the lengthening one and then you go on top of it with a volume one. So it automatically like boosts your eyebrow or your eyelashes like 20%. And you know that it's more of an elongating one type with the type of brush. Like this one has like places that's gonna grip my eyelashes very well. So it's gonna make them look automatically longer and then you go in with the fullness. And people really can't tell the difference. Now, is this annoying to get off later on at night? Yeah, absolutely. Because you're gonna have to put a couple layers on. Also, another trick I learned from my mother: blink. Okay, so let's see. Can we see a difference in my lashes? Nope, not on camera. Also, oh, another thing is when you do elongating mascara, do not like smile or blink super fast. It'll definitely like you'll hit it with mascara up on your eyelash or up on your eyeshadow area. Right now, my favorite volume mascara is the Voluminous Butterfly. I think the other version is like the anime eyes. I like that one too. But this is how you know it's volume. You see the way the brush is shaped. It's like I'm gonna my eyelashes and bring them out.
In answer to your question, is actually a combo of everything. So you can hear crickets. There are also frogs. And he decided to come and disturb me as well because it's like, yo, you're ignoring me too much. I'm sorry. I
You have
apologize.
like a whole soundtrack going
It's
on.
not our fault. It's not our fault. Okay. Ah, I'm a
uh,
very needy, but at the same time, I need to maintain my distance cat. So it's a contradiction.
Also, novelist, to answer your question, no, the two in ones, I don't like the two in ones. I don't feel like they do enough. Like I want to blink and almost see my own lashes. I know that sounds stupid, but if I'm not wearing lashes, I want to be as extra as possible with mascara. Oh, Oshley is also right. You can start with the or an eyelash primer or a mascara primer. That'll help the mascara stick to it too. The only reason that I'm not doing that today is because I'm gonna be washing this off within like the next 4 hours, and I just don't want to have to deal with that process. So we're done. And now all of a sudden, I have lashes when I turn to the side, and it's just mascara. Highly recommend it. If you don't like putting on lashes, I highly recommend it. If you do like the blackest black, it'll be the most dramatic of all of them, obviously. Um, I'll have to try this trick. I'm allergic to most lash glues. Ooh, hold on. I think it's House of Lashes. House of Lashes has a glue that apparently is good for people whose eyes are allergic to the other glues. So you can always try that if that doesn't work. Hmm.
I tried getting lashes once. Like, how many years ago was it? I think 7, 8, 8 years ago. It was a disaster. Every time I blinked, I just felt like there was something in my face, and I had to
You,
take it
you,
off in
you
like a
definitely
couple of
have
hours. It
to,
was
it do
just
take some getting used to wearing. Like my hair does
I don't
not.
want to get used to it.
You know, well, actually, like you do get used to it. Like you do. And it's not hard. Like everybody freaks out when it comes to like lash glue and stuff, which Bookie Charm just literally said lash glue intimidates me. When you put the glue on, hold the lash by your. I have lashes. I can demonstrate this. So if you hold the lashes up like this and you put the glue going upward, it makes less mess. And then I don't recommend blowing on them because they are going onto your eyes. And just from a sanitary purpose, I don't blow on them, but I do shake them around. And if you look down into a mirror, it will keep your eyes at a downward place for you to put the lashes on. And if you don't want to use your fingers, you just use tweezers. I mean, I forgot which YouTuber taught me that trick. Oh, Alexandra Butler. She taught me that before she went off YouTube. I already did it was a Little Pumpkin Pie. Little Pumpkin Pie was Jackie Ina back in the day, for those who don't know. But I was obsessed with her when she was Little Pumpkin Pie. Um, are we doing a matte lip or are we doing a glossy lip? That is the question next. Because I know what color combination I'm doing. I just need to decide if it's going to be glossy or matte.
I vote matte.
Vote matte. Right, let's see. We have 2 matte votes.
How? No
Everybody's
biting.
voting matte. Okay, we can do some mattes. Also, like, okay, wait, that's one option. I'm not going to do purple because I did super blue lips. I could do a red. Not going to do a red. I did not bring all of my lipsticks up here, so we're going to work with whatever I have in this bin. Okay. Let's see. I have Colored Rain Mocha. I think this is M Cosmetics. Dang, I haven't used this in forever. A Rose Nude. And then I have ColourPop. Oh, that's a glossy lip. Nope. We're going to make it do what it do with these 2. Oh, wait. No. I've got another one. ColourPop Lumiere. Okay. We can make this work. We can do this. All right. This is going to be fun. Yeah, I just looked up and everybody voted matte. Awesome. Also, you guys know you can still ask questions. Also, any other special guests that want to join, you guys are also welcome to come join the party. Let's see. I'm gonna do, since it's a matte look and with brown with the blue, I kind of want to do like a two tone kind of thing. So I'm gonna start with the mocha and then I will lighten it up when I get to the middle. So I'll show you guys how I do that. Also, I guess while we're here and we're talking about like booktube and things, um, what was I gonna say? That's it. I think that I might be like just dropping off the stick glitter for a while and just go back to black glitter.
Out. Ouch. Ouch. Ouch.
You not laugh and do this.
I just thank you. I recognize that you find it very delicious and tasty, but like, yo, that's my hair.
I just love that
Is
he
it
doesn't
me? I don't give a shit.
he doesn't whether you're on here or
It
not.
doesn't care.
He really
It
doesn't.
doesn't care. It's like, ah, ah, ah.
Mm-mm-mm-mm. I don't have a lip pencil, so we're winging it for real. Also, what am I repeating? Let's see. Have you tried magnetic lashes? They're magic, and I don't have to deal with the glue. I've legit been afraid to try magnetic lashes. I don't know if that makes sense logically, but honestly, like the idea of like magnetically putting something on my eye freaks me out. Um, completely. But
Like,
I
what? What do they connect to? Like, do you have magnets in your eyes? Is
that's
that
my
what they're
question.
connecting to?
That's my question. What are they connecting to when they connect to my eye? And like why? That's legit my question.
It's
Yeah.
just
It's
scary.
just
At
like,
least with glue, you know how that works.
now I kind of want my lips to be glossy. I don't know. We're gonna sit here for a while with it on, and I'm gonna decide. But I kind of want it glossy now. That stuff that I put on my lips earlier to like keep it from being chapped, it's now like residue. And novelist, what did you want me to repeat?
Seriously? Yo, pushing my phone off. Thank you. Like, everything is your castle. We all exist to entertain you, don't we?
We're just here. We exist for him. My makeup is done. I actually did it on live, and I feel like I may have missed some steps, but in my brain, I'm like, that's enough, sis. I am thinking about putting this gloss over it, but I'm gonna wait. Like I'm gonna sit here and like look at myself, as conceited as that sounds, and see like, am I gonna throw gloss on it at some point? Obviously, my eyes. I'm sad I'm not going anywhere with these eyes. like, this is quarantine life. You do makeup for a live, and you have nowhere to go to show it off. Like, I want to go. I guess I'll go to like Walmart. Also, I need to bring my foundation down because I just realized it's looking a little weird down there. Thank you. Oh, the announcement that I was saying was I think I'm gonna just get off book Twitter. Even though I noticed that being on book Twitter has increased my subscriber count like substantially. Like I realized I just be on book Twitter looking for people's drama because I'm obviously not gonna post my drama. Like, nah. But sometimes reading other people's drama is just very, very entertaining. So I don't know. I don't know yet. We don't know. Plus, again, um it really brings a lot of people to my channel. Like I realize I have a lot more people that came from Twitter, just from me being very vocal on Twitter the last couple weeks. And it's like, do I want to keep doing that? Or do I want to like move on to something else? Though I need to get my Bookstagram game up because taking like I that's like the perfect thing to do. But I don't have time to take pictures all the time.
What if you mass take them like you do with your videos? So like I know someone that takes like 30 pictures at the end of like a weekend per month.
I saw somebody do that, like the way that I batch record my videos. She batch photographs books, and I was like, I do have some new books, and I just need to find my prop box because I had a prop box where I bought like a bunch of stuff that was on sale at like Michael's or something, so I could take these pictures. Because if I can do that, then yeah, I'll definitely have books. I have a post every day for like a month if I could batch do that, or at least every other day. Sorry, my next special guest was asking me if I wanted her to join. And I'm like, whenever you want to, sis.
Yeah.
Oh, I guess we'll ask the typical question. We're at 3,000 subscribers. Obviously, I set a very ambitious goal at the beginning of this year to get monetized. So, you know, if you're watching and you haven't actually watched the whole video through, go ahead and watch that whole video all the way through. That would be great. Thank you so much. Um, if you have book or if you have video ideas that you think would actually fit my channel, I actually got a bunch of ideas from someone who decided to send me a very lovely, detailed email that I don't think I ever actually said thank you for. So I do need to go back and make sure I responded to that email. However, it gave me the
Hmm.
direction to start doing the chat videos that I do. So like the journaling video and the Atomic Habits video, which I haven't posted part two because I just don't know. I'm like, I need to finish the habit trackers format sheets so I can put them on there and post it. It should be posted tomorrow. I'm telling myself that after this live, I'm going to work on that. Is it going to work? I don't know. Hold on. Let me need to copy an email address since my computer decided it did not want.
I set a reward for something I really, really want. That's the only way I can like get myself to do shit. Because if not, I'll just be like, I can do it tomorrow. So I'm like, yo, reward yourself
Treat
with
yourself.
a bag of Haribos.
Oh,
I
jelly
got
beans,
candy this
really?
afternoon. I was like,
Terrible.
oh, I've
That's
earned
your
it.
poison? See,
I,
my poison is
it's
chocolate.
anything sweet. What?
Nope. My poison is chocolate, chocolate bar, chocolate candy, chocolate men. These are my poisons. Like we were gonna come on here and have a serious conversation. Nope, we're not. We're not having a serious conversation today. We've had to be like all of us, all especially Black. We've had to be going in on people for weeks now. We are about to hit July. We've been doing this hardcore this round for a month. We deserve to laugh and talk about things like Haribo's and chocolate. Like chocolate man. Ooh,
Ah,
my special guest has arrived. Ooh, this is gonna be exciting. This is almost like my book club. Where like other people keep popping in. Like Whenever you're ready, just give me a thumbs up because I can see you in my studio. Oh, well, we're
I'm
gonna
so
have a
happy.
huh?
Tati also loves Aribo. See? Thank
Well,
you, Tati.
I lived in
Thank
Germany,
you.
so the mugs was bomb back then. But in the States, I don't eat them as much. But would you like to stay and see who the next special guest is?
Okay, let me see, and then I have to leave and go to bed,
I
like,
know
because
you
I'm
have to go to bed.
exhausted.
So I'm gonna add my next guest in, and then we're gonna say goodbye to you because we have.
I can see the noise.
You have to mute. Yeah, you got to mute us on your thing because we're getting massive feedback. Okay.
Okay, so
Hi, Amber. So now that we said hi to Amber, we have to say hi to Noria because Noria. Yeah, so I'm gonna say bye, Noria. Go to bed. Thank you for coming.
thank you, Brittany. Bye, everybody. I will watch the rest of this video when I wake up in the morning.
That's fine as long
Okay.
as you go to bed.
Bye.
Oops. Okay. So, how you doing?
I'm okay. I feel so like underdressed now. You your face so crusty now.
No, it's okay. Like,
Sorry.
am I the one giving this feedback?
I don't know. Might be my speech. Hold on.
Try it now. Nope. Can you guys Thanks for coming. Yeah, I hear the feedback. So I'm like, yeah, because I was like, are you watching it? It sounds like there's. Okay, I'll remove. Okay, I'm gonna write Amber separately so we can figure it out because I don't know why it's all of a sudden doing that. It's super super rude. Um, so first, if you can hear me, Amber, what I think is happening is that if you're watching this and chiming in to do the conversation, you have to completely cut off the extra one that you're doing. So what I normally do is I'm on StreamYard and then I open up YouTube and watch it from YouTube and I just mute that. Because for some reason, if you do two devices in the same house, it gives you crazy feedback. I have no idea why it does that. It's why I'm trying to find another alternative so I can do plan with me videos. But yeah. Oh, they say they think it's coming from additional speaker versus laptop speaker. Okay. Ready to try again? Okay.
Is this better?
Yes.
Is this better? I think what it was because I have the external speaker because my speaker on my laptop's broken, and I forgot to use my actual laptop mic instead of the speaker.
Yep. See, they knew what they were talking about in the comments. Thanks, guys.
Thank you. That was.
Also, I just want to say that it was almost a year ago that you and I met.
Yeah.
It's like we don't get to have the reunion that we planned.
I know. It's not fair at all.
Like 2020 took everything away.
Can't we have nice things?
I mean, even though like they keep, because they've not announced, have they announced what they're officially doing for BookNet Fest this year, or are they still?
They're still, I think, debating whether or not to have it in spring next year, and to have like a virtual thing.
Okay, listen. If we do virtual, I need them to go ahead and give me my virtual money back.
Oop, me. Can we talk about how I just got an email? It's like, your order has processed. I'm like, first of all, I bought the ticket months ago.
Yeah.
Two, how are you just processing my payment and you might be canceling the event? Please make it make sense.
Okay, because I got a very similar email. I was like, listen, I'm okay with y'all doing this little digital thing. I'm totally fine with that, but y'all gonna have to run me my coins back.
Right. Or if you're gonna keep my money, then like put it towards the ticket for the next in-person event.
Yeah, like I need some type of like situation.
Mm-hmm.
So just like, no, I cannot. Ghost talking about some. It's the donation. Yours too. Whatever. We are not donation.
It doesn't count if I didn't consent to the donation.
Right. I didn't pay for it as a donation. It's not gonna be volunteered as a donation either.
Theft.
Just no. Oh, so he bought his ticket too. So see, we all bought tickets thinking we were about to redo next year or this year. I mean, if they reschedule it to the spring, since Voldemort ruined everything in the Harry Potter world, obviously we're gonna have to go to Disney instead.
Which I'm fine with.
I'm also fine with, because the Star Wars thing is still very new and I've yet to see it. So I've yet to see the Toy Story world. Yeah. I mean,
I'm just bitter because like we were going to do all the things on my birthday weekend. Come on.
We were going to do all the things. Like, I was going to try to find an Airbnb so we can actually have like an actual like kickback. I had all these things really planned and it was like, no. Plus, me and Oshley were like, oh, we're going to stay in the hotel like we did last time. And so we actually tried to book our hotel. And for some reason, her card would not accept the reservation.
Divine intervention.
Right. That's what we were like, well, clearly God was looking out for us, because at first we were like, holy crap, like it won't work. And then now all of this, and we're like, well, God was basically telling us, like, sis, you won't.
Don't worry about it. Calm down, guys.
Like, you don't need it. You don't need it.
I'm so upset.
I want to do something that I planned in 2020.
Just one thing would be nice.
Like, it's already June. Has anybody been able to do anything that they wanted to do in 2020? Because
it's been January for 6 months, so.
No. I'm thoroughly convinced that, like, you know how you play video games and you have to go through each level and there's like a boss? I was like, what is it going to be in December, Jesus?
Don't ask that type of question. I'm not prepared for the answer.
I mean, I'm afraid to ask what's next month. It's just like, I want to see my friends. I want to hang out with my friends all the time. I went to the gym this morning for the first time since all of this happened. And the only reason that I decided to go to the gym was you now have to go onto the app and reserve a workout time.
Okay.
And then when you get to the parking lot, you have to check in. And then they let you in like 2 minutes before your time.
Okay.
And then they have like set time periods, like every 3 hours, they close for 30 minutes and do like a deep spray down. So I legit grabbed the mat, my weights, and everything. And then took a spray bottle and some wipes and wiped down everything before I worked out. And then I stayed in my corner and didn't leave because I was like, and then I kept my mask on. I don't know how people work out with that.
My lungs just said no.
Because like they say, like, if you wear a mask, it's supposed to help with like your oxygen levels. It's supposed to help with that kind of thing. Who is like athletes? Okay, fine. Y'all are already basically superhuman, but us regular folk, I was like, I'm gonna die. I'm gonna.
I got asthma. I don't have time for that. I don't have the time. I was looking at, because I'm like the whole time, like as soon as I can go get a new tattoo, I'm gonna be there. I got an email from my tattoo artist, like with all the new regulations, and I was like, look, God, if you didn't want me to get another tattoo, we could have been a little more subtle. Instead of having to be like, you have to go in by yourself to get your temperature checked and you don't need to wash down. I was like,
first of all, why are you trying to get a tattoo during a pandemic? Let's start there. Like, I just realized what you said. A tattoo?
My priorities are out of whack, okay?
Your priorities are non-existent. If you are trying to get a tattoo.
Not right now. Because Philly's going into, what is it called? The green zone?
Mm-hmm.
Everything's about to be open. And it's like,
I mean, I feel like Texas is pretty close to that.
It's like when it's like safer, not right at this moment.
I thought you were saying that like you were trying to get that done now, and I was like, we're gonna talk.
No. I was just like preparing for when it was okay, and then I got the email. I'm like, is this a thing I want to do? It's not. No. It's not. I'll just draw myself in Sharpie and call it a day.
I mean, I've actually debated about getting. I lied. Around my birthday in January, I was debating on getting a tattoo, and then all hell broke loose, and I was like, "Well, that's a good sign for me not to get the tattoo." I'm good. Nope, no tattoo today.
Not today.
Yes. So, how have you been doing? How are you in these booktube streets? How did your subscriber count jump in the past month?
Full 200 in like 2 weeks. I'm almost at 800 subscribers.
Yay! I mean, also, if you're not following her and you're watching this, like, there you go.
Actually, speaking of which, today is 7 years that I've been on YouTube.
You've been on YouTube for 7 years?
Yeah.
I've been on since 2014. So you've been on longer than me.
Yeah, I've done just about everything in the book on YouTube.
Okay, so I assume at one point you were a beauty YouTuber at one point, I'm guessing.
Yes.
What did you do after BeautyTube?
Before BeautyTube, I was posting covers.
You sing? Wait! Why don't I know this? And where are these videos? I need these videos now.
Okay, sing is a strong word.
Yes.
Wow, my mom is in the background.
Validation. Your mom just put you on the spot.
Like, you know what, Justin? I didn't ask.
Justin control.
I didn't ask. But yeah, I stopped doing covers because, like, I don't know, my voice irritates me. But the videos are still in the universe. They're still out there. Anyway, and then
now we'll talk about this offline because I'm gonna need a link. Like, I'm not gonna make you put the link on here, but
suddenly, oh, my connection is going.
That's fine. I have your number. I will call you.
So,
okay. Oh, so one question: what would you want to get a tattoo? Or sorry, let me read this. What would you want to get as a tattoo when Miss Rona hopefully leaves?
Oh, I have a list. For me, yeah, I have 7 already. So, like, you knew this.
Yeah, let's say I told them. No.
Because when we met, that was the first thing you pointed out was my CBB tattoo.
Yep, I still haven't done it.
Yeah. So probably song lyrics. That's like the top of my list right now.
Are you gonna do like a full sentence, and then like where is it going?
Okay. Well, so let me expose myself really quick. I mean, it's not if you know who I am, you already know that I love a little bit of Harry Styles. Don't make that face at me. You make that face at me. So, I want one of his song lyrics like on my thigh, like right above my knee.
I've always I love thigh tattoos on everybody but me.
I think the specific placement would look better on me because I'm just like, I don't know how I feel about the upper level of my thigh just right now. But
well, I mean, because you know that temporary, it's like the temporary tattoo. I'm sure since we're talking about tattoos, when I get on Instagram, it's gonna have ads for like temporary stuff. Yeah, I kind of want to get it because I kind of want to just see placement wise.
That's what I did. I have it for that lyric that I want.
Oh, okay. So I should probably do that at some point. Mm-hmm. Me, I actually want a tattoo right underneath. For some reason, all my tattoos are probably going to end up on this side of my body, but I want a tattoo right underneath my boob that goes towards this area. Everybody tells me that part hurts, but I mean, my first tattoo was like in my armpit, so I feel like I'm okay.
Yeah.
I was over there gripping for Jesus when I got that tattoo, so I'm just like,
yeah.
It's not gonna hurt, Tati. We'll be fine.
It doesn't hurt as much as like you think it does.
It doesn't. Hurts. I mean, yeah, no, it hurts, but the way that I built it up in my head was way worse than what it actually was, and then it didn't really start hurting until he started shading. Now shading,
yeah, that's different. When I got my last one, go ahead.
I'll say if I can get a tattoo without shading, yeah, that'll be. I won't flinch at all, but nah.
When I got my last one, the Hunger Games one, because it's a lot of lines also. Never mind. So much time was spent just like going over what he'd already done. And it's like, do you mind? At this point, it just feels like you're jabbing into a bruise constantly. And plus the shading, it's like, I could leave and still be
literally the shading. Because it's just like my tattoo took 20 minutes. It was a very simple tattoo.
Okay.
But like, because the second symbol is my shaded one that shows that I'm the second born in my family. All four of these represent my siblings and I. So you had to get the one shaded that represented your placement in the family. And I was literally like, do we have to do this? Like, can I just do with a marker every day?
The shading is a lot.
Also, let me pause. Noria, go to bed. You are in the chat. We see you. Go to bed.
Honestly, me though.
No, like Noria will be up to like 2, 3 o'clock in the morning at her time, and like we're getting ready to go to bed around the time that she's going to bed, and she's on the other side of the world. Like go to bed. It's like I don't want to see one more comment with your name, ma'am. Go to bed.
That reminds me of when I texted you the other day. You went, why are you up?
A lot of my booktube friends, y'all be staying awake to the crack of dawn. And I'm asleep by like 9 o'clock, 9:30.
I wish.
It's like, because I wake up so early. So I wake up at 4:30.
Oh Jesus, that's when I'm going to sleep.
I know. I don't understand that at all. No, y'all are up at the crack of dawn, and I'm just like, good morning, good night.
You're saying good morning. I'm like, good night.
Yeah, I don't know how y'all do that. My whole body would fail.
Well,
let's see. Does anybody have any questions specifically for Amber? And then,
that's...
you know, they asked me all my questions. Like, you know, we're here for at least another 30 minutes, and then I have to go do adulting things.
That's unfortunate.
I need to go pop some plants. Do you have a tattoo that you regret getting, or any interesting story about a tattoo you got?
I don't have any that I regret, thank God.
I only have one, so no.
No, I don't regret any right now. Will I at some point? Possibly.
You know, this brings the question. Like, there's been multiple times where I said at some point I was going to get a Harry Potter inspired tattoo. And literally, thanks to 2020, I can thank myself for telling myself that I'm not going to get a bookish tattoo unless I just like double, triple check that.
Yeah.
It was like, I didn't mind the pandering. I knew Hermione wasn't Black, but like at this point, I was like,
yeah.
Nope, can't walk around with problematic. Thanks.
That's what I worry about that a lot, actually. About a few of my tattoos, actually. Because I have the one that I think about all the time is I have a tattoo for the 1975. It was my first one, and I don't know if anyone's familiar with the band, but the lead singer, Matty Healy, he does some things, and I'm just like, could you please make my life easy? He's got privileged white boy syndrome.
Oh.
But I think he does acknowledge it when he realizes that he's wrong. So I'm like, could you work on yourself, please?
Because acknowledging really does nothing.
Right. I'm like, so like, be better because I have you inked on my skin.
We might be completely selfish. We might be getting another visitor. Oh, that is a very important question. What new candles do you have coming out or plan to make?
Well,
dun, dun, dun.
I feel like I'm screaming. I'm sorry.
It's okay.
I have a lot of restocks coming up. All of the CBB Children, Blood, and Bone candles are being restocked soon. Just waiting for labels to show up. I have a candle that I am using to raise funds for Black Lives Matter movement that is available for pre-order right now. Sorry. What else? What else do I have? What else do I have coming, Brittany?
Oh. It's the same. Yes. No, you named all the ones that you told me about. I'm
always trying to like figure out what.
I forgot. Did you say you were coming out with candles that were from the characters in CBV too?
Rowan specifically.
Rowan.
That's my man.
Characters that I like still, even though I will say this on a live, I'm pretty convinced that
we talked about this.
So I'm expecting him to also be another male failure in Zele's life. So there's that.
Yeah, but right now I can appreciate him.
Oh, also you have to write in the chat what your candle name, what your candle thing is.
Okay.
He loves candles, and we figure she's gonna spend money on candles. She might as well spend money on your candles.
Well, that's very nice. What am I trying to do? Oh my god, I'm like, I forgot how to get to Etsy really quick.
Yeah, if I try to do it, it's too much logging in that I have to do because I haven't been on Etsy in a long time because they keep trying to add too many fees to Etsy. It's ridiculous. Yeah.
Did I do it? I think I did it. I think that's everything. I want to do Kingdom of Souls candles.
Oh, I can't wait for Kingdom of Souls. We also have another visitor in the room. Let us know whenever you're ready. Just give us a thumbs up when you're ready to join. It's like, just be prepared. People are going to ask you questions. So if you're not ready for questions, don't come. Oh, you two are so talented. Candles, stickers, etc. Guys, I can't wait for Thursday's Power Hour. I have things we have to talk about for the shop that I can't share right now because I need to verify. Also, I almost spread it. Special guest is coming in, number 3? Third one.
Oh, Lord Jesus, I gotta go. Oh, man.
Hello.
Oh, is that the voice we're using for this live?
I will like to be excluded from that narrative.
Like,
Yes.
is that the voice we're trying? Because I don't like it.
Jesus
No,
said
it's
don't do that.
it's just the mic. It's just
Yeah,
the
'cause your
mic is really
voice
good.
is always crisp because you use an actual mic, whereas we do not.
No, I actually only use the mic for this. I've never actually used this in a video.
What is a mic?
I need to get a mic.
Yeah, I got this mic specially for
Oh
stuff
wait,
like this.
no, I
For
have
me,
a
especially for me.
I
I
have
thought you said I have a Ouija board. I was like, Brittany, what?
wait, no,
A Ouija
What?
board.
I don't. Nah, man. There are a couple things in life I don't play with. Ouija board
That's
is on
one
my
of
list.
Yeah, that's one
It's
I don't
the
play
top
with.
of my
No.
list.
Nah, I'm good. Like, we're good, guys. We don't need all that foolishness.
Yeah,
I don't
we don't
invite
need that.
those kind of things into my life.
No, I already have enough trouble as it is.
Apparently, we're told that it's a late night voice. That you have a late night voice.
Yes.
I don't know what that means. Honestly.
Moist.
No.
No. We vote no. Flag on the play. I don't have a gavel, but flag on the play. That is a terrible word.
Oh.
Like, well, no, that is the question. Do you game? Do you use your mic for gaming?
I do not use my mic for gaming. I actually bought this because I wanted to get into podcasting. But yeah.
It's fun.
I feel like most of us would make really good podcasters, like booktubers who actually read. We would be great podcasters.
You know what?
Well, I skim, so you know.
There's no way that you give those in-depth nonfiction reviews of books and skim.
I skim, you know. Just move my finger across the page, and I'll catch like maybe 5 words on the page, and boom, just like
and
that.
You form a whole video.
I
mean,
just shot 2 videos.
Imagine
Yeah.
if we could do that. Like if you could review a book by reading like the first, like 5 words
The
in a word.
dialogue.
Yeah, that would be legit.
Yes.
It would be legit.
Apparently, my comment has people laughing. Sorry. I mean, I've been really good this live. I feel like I've been really good. So,
Because you were so busy doing your makeup, you were focused on other things.
Right.
I had things to do with my hands. I don't have things to do with my hands now. So, it's a little risky.
Wow.
My bad. Since there's 2 people on my live, do y'all want to play a game?
That's scary, but sure.
Your
got
favorite thing, just like,
What kind of game?
It's just a question game.
That sounds dangerous, but I'm in.
It's like
Very dangerous.
Would you rather questions? That's all. Just would you rather?
Okay. Also,
And-
your eyeshadow matches with my scarf.
Oh yeah. I should have put my hair in a scarf because it was doing backflips.
Same.
You should have.
And then I got the questions off the internet. I didn't make them myself, so you guys don't really have much to fear because I would come up with questions that were probably inappropriate. So
Maybe very specific also.
that might be like I would specifically be trying to put y'all in a direction to talk about something like. Oh, one question
Shame.
for you, Justin. What kind of topics would you like to talk about in your podcast?
History, of course. I actually was going to be talking about riots. Riots. I was thinking about doing riots, and that was before all this stuff happened recently.
Oh, I was about to say riots as in the ones happening now, or riots?
No, it's not enough info right now, really. I'm talking about like riots that have happened in the past, and it was going to be like all types of riots from like the ancient times up to like normal, to the present. But I think I'm going to focus more on race riots now with everything that's going on. So I started looking at some stuff so far. So we'll see. It's going to take a lot of research. Most of the books I want are like $150, so I'm gonna have to borrow them from the library.
That's why you don't.
That's why. No, they're the textbooks. Unfortunately, the textbooks. So
you could probably find an international version of some of these textbooks, and they're cheaper.
Probably. But I'm just gonna borrow one from the library. Screw it.
Awful smart. Awful
And rip
smart.
some journal articles off the web. So
Novelist asked, like the Zoot Suit riots.
I'm not exactly sure what the Zoot Suit riots are, but maybe,
Mm.
possibly.
Also, I am sorry that apparently I came off sounding like Jigsaw when I asked, do you want to play?
I know.
That's
I was
what I
thinking that.
I didn't even think about that until I saw the comment. Like, I am so sorry. That was not my
That was
intention.
my first thought.
Yeah.
I'm not a creeper. I swear I'm not a creeper.
Mhm.
But until more people, because you guys can ask questions to all three of us at any point in time. But since they graciously decided to join me for this, my first would you rather question is, would you rather go into the past and meet your ancestors or go into the future and meet your great-great-grandchildren?
I think I want to meet my ancestors. I don't care about my grandchildren. I don't think I'll have great-great-grandchildren.
I don't care about them.
Oh, about them? They're not my issue.
Wow.
So sorry you answered that so quick. We were just like, oh.
Sorry. Was I supposed to pause? My
After
bad.
the kids. Yeah.
Exactly.
You're good. It's just honest. It's just like, oh, I didn't even think about it like that. I actually don't know which decision to choose, but you said it like
I would go to the future, even though the future probably sucks.
to be honest.
I go back in the past and I probably end up with my ancestors getting whooped. And
That part.
Yeah.
Unless
I went back far enough. And then
Right.
I'd probably still be getting whooped because my ancestor was a criminal or something, like back in the past. He's like,
So you just automatically assume all negativity in terms of your ancestors.
No, not all. That's my luck. I would go back and it's just like, yeah, I'm the guy who like does all the rating and stuff. I'm like, oh, cool. Yeah,
That's cool.
Yeah. And then you're like, oh, this is how you died. Dead.
That sucks. Yes. But I like to see what the future's like. It probably sucks, but maybe it could be good.
See, I don't want to go back in the past because A, I'd more than likely end up with slaves, or B, I'd be somebody's third wife, and both of those.
You could be the first though.
I probably could. I could probably maybe one of my ancestors was one like a first wife,
or maybe you're Dora Milaje. You're a warrior woman. You never know.
That would be the best thing to ever uncover in my whole life if I found out that somehow I was ancestors to like a warrior like female tribe. That would probably be the best thing I've ever heard in my life. Right. And that would be how I greet people. Like ancestors of the warrior tribe. Like that would be me, hardcore. These questions are like some of these questions, like I don't even need to ask them. Would you rather have more time or more money?
Money.
This is a stupid question. And then if you have more money, you can pay people to open up your time.
Yep.
So you still get both.
Love that.
Would you rather have a rewind button or a pause button in your life?
A rewind.
You'd rather have a rewind?
Yeah, because I mean, like, a reason why I would do a rewind is because I can go back, right? A pause, I'm still have to deal with whatever consequences or whatever actions I've already done. If I have a rewind button, I can go back and change stuff. Hopefully,
right? Yeah, that's what I'm
with
thinking.
A pause, I kind of just stop it midway. So if I'm like someone throws me on a train track, I mean, maybe if I can hit the pause button and like move around, I don't know. But I'd rather have a rewind so I know I'm not to get pushed on the track in the first place.
We just need to talk like your examples are so dark. Can you not?
I was just thinking rewind.
I mean, but why else would I pause though?
Who do you know that would want to push you in front of a train?
There's like 1 million people on BookTube who would want to do that.
Me probably.
See, right there.
I live right next to a train track too, so.
See.
But I probably rewind because I say a lot of stupid things.
It could be
when I'm not thinking. So like to go back and like fix it immediately. Yeah.
What is the name of that movie where the guy could go back? It had Rachel McAdams.
I remember that. He had the remote, right? TV remote. And he
no. He
Oh, you're thinking of is it the time traveler's wife or something like that?
Oh, that?
Or no. I know what you're talking about.
basically he would go into a closet and then come back in the past, but like once he had kids, he couldn't go back past the birth of his children, or it would change like how they turned out.
Oh, I know what movie you're talking about. I never watched it, but I know what movie you're talking about, I think.
Yeah, I can't think of the name of the movie.
Mm.
But that's what I imagine is happening if I rewind too far. Like, what if I change? What if I have good stuff going on in where I am, and I rewind too far and I change something too much?
See, I was just thinking like a moment, rewind.
Yeah, I would just do a moment. I wouldn't be like, let me go back to my childhood and change
Right.
I mean, y'all are thinking about that logical because I thought, well, I could literally destroy my life going back in my past.
Are we okay? Like all of us collectively, are we all right?
No, you're not.
I had not thought of this before.
That's why we're here. Yeah, Oshley asked, have you thought about this before? Because you know
No.
you're making people throw in the front of the bus thing. Huh. Would you rather be Batman or Superman?
Superman.
Nope, Batman for me.
Why? Why? Because he's rich?
No. Let's talk about this. Batman is the only superhero who always carried around Superman's weakness to snap Superman back when he needed to.
Because he got something. Whatever. Okay. We all know.
Nope.
We all know.
Batman's intelligent and methodical. He had everybody's weakness on deck in case they acted stupid.
Okay, sure. Let's be real, though. Let's be real.
Batman's my guy.
Batman may be your guy, but let's be real. If Superman wanted to kill Batman, Batman is dead.
Batman keeps kryptonite on him at all times.
He doesn't need kryptonite. He doesn't need to get that close.
Also, Superman's such a goody. I don't have time for it.
Oh, wow.
I don't have time.
He said he's a goody. We can go into a whole nerd chat right now. Y'all really want to go there?
I'm just saying that Batman is a toxic rich dude. Batman is a toxic rich dude, okay? He has a lot of demons. Like, he's the type of guy who'll wake up in the middle of the night choking you because he thinks you're like the Joker or something like that, okay?
Superman is OP.
Exactly.
It doesn't make sense.
Well, of course it doesn't make sense.
Logical. Superman is not even a logical character.
He's not. He's too powerful. I know. And that's makes him good. The dude can literally, like, okay, that's fine. I'm just saying that, like, you know, I'd rather be the OP guy than the guy who's broken, you know, and can't even get like
maybe I relate more to Batman than Superman. My God, Justin.
I relate more to Batman. I'm not going there. I'm not acknowledging that kind of trauma. Okay. Yo, Noria is still awake, y'all.
I know. I see. Superman can blow up an entire planet. I'm with Noria. I'm glad she's awake, to be honest.
Of course you are. Let's see. That's a dumb question. We're booktubers. Let's see. Would you rather put a stop to a war or end world hunger?
That's too real right
end
now.
World hunger. I need some war in my life, but I would end world hunger. What? There's what? There's no World War I, no World War II. I got nothing to talk about on my channel. Come on.
But you realize that the minimum.
But they already happened. You're just preventing future war.
Exactly. I need something so I can study in the future.
Like, come on, history buff, you know better. A lot of these wars happen because the people weren't being fed.
Exactly. If I end world hunger, right?
Yeah.
Then any war that breaks out won't be because of hunger. It'd be because of something like stupid. All right. Like, like, I guess so. I have something to study later on. I can still have military history to study later on. Okay. So I'm ending world hunger.
All right. Don't.
Yo, Noria's up at 12:23 in the morning eating fish. Noria, go to bed.
So what would you guys do? End world hunger or end wars?
Definitely hunger, without question.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, different reasons than you,
Yeah,
but
not the dark reasons that you presented, but like
that's so people stop dying from starvation.
Right. That's such a good thing. See, I saved the kids. Okay, the adults can be stupid, but I saved most of the kids in the world.
But we all know that's not how that really
They're
happens.
gonna still die from the war, Justin.
Correct. There are going to be some casualties, but there will be less casualties. All right. There's like a billion people suffering from food hunger. Like I think the most people we've ever killed in a war is under 100 million. Unfortunately, it's that high. World hunger affects a lot more. So I would get rid of hunger and keep war around. Unless it's like Russia versus United States, and then we just blow each other up in mutual assured destruction. That's a different story.
Feds watching.
I would end world hunger though.
What's the next question?
Would you rather go deep sea diving or bungee jumping?
Yes. Deep sea diving.
Deep sea diving. I actually watched this movie yesterday called Underwater, with Kirsten Stewart. And what, you like Kirsten Stewart? You like Kirsten Stewart? She's actually a pretty good independent movie actress.
One of my least favorite actresses of all time.
Okay, well, the movie was pretty decent. Okay, it was about like this, mining thing under the water, and something bad happens. They have to go outside and underwater and walk to the next platform, and there are things down there that are hunting them.
I heard about this movie, and I actually heard it was good.
I know what you're talking about.
Yeah, it was actually a pretty decent movie. So I would do the deep sea just because bungee jumping, I know somebody would get the rope length wrong and just.
You really assume that everybody is out here to kill you.
Yeah, pretty much.
Oh my god.
Okay, well, I would choose deep sea diving. Well, before that, speaking of Kristen Stewart, did y'all see she's going to play Princess Di?
I did. I'm not sure about that.
That's got to be fake.
Angry.
No, it's true. It's true. I was kind of like.
True. Who looked at this person with the acting range of a board and said she was Princess Diana?
Excuse me. I don't think Princess Diana,
So,
but she does act better than a board.
The rage I flew into when I read that.
But she's gonna be playing Princess Diana, and I was a bit, but I'm gonna wait till the movie comes out and not watch it and see what the reviews are.
I refuse.
Well, who do you think should play Princess Diana then?
Anybody.
I don't know anyone else.
Anyone else? You have no one else?
Meghan Markle can play Princess Di better than Kristen Stewart.
I mean, can we get somebody who actually shows emotion?
Oh, come on.
Princess Diana?
Very effective.
She's perfect for the role because they weren't supposed to show emotion,
But she did.
She did. That's what made her so lovable.
Such a compassionate person. Anywho.
Well, Kirsten Stewart is going to play as an actress, and perhaps she can get into the role. Okay, I agree with you, but maybe she can prove us wrong.
You choose the weirdest time to be optimistic.
A minute ago, I was convinced that someone's going to cut
it looks like a lot of the chat agrees with you. People here like Bookish Realm saying who thought that was okay.
I don't know.
Acting range of a board, I love it. She's so dry. LOL.
Like the interview where she was talking about Charles and Camilla, Kirsten could never. Anywho, back to the actual question.
Yeah, someone said I need to watch some cartoons. I was watching Scooby-Doo yesterday, and it was very good.
I was just watching. Don't ask me why. I was doing a comparison between Nickelodeon Doug and Disney Doug, trying to figure out why I hated Disney Doug so much. Yeah, that's what I've been working on.
Wow.
I like Arthur. Anywho, I would choose deep sea diving because I love the ocean. And for a really long time, I wanted to be a marine biologist. So
I was thinking about that too. And then I went and worked in the deep sea microbiology lab, and I killed that dream.
When did you do that and why?
I was in college, and I needed to do I needed like experience. You got to do like a internship or whatever. And so I was like, oh, I'll do the deep sea microbiology lab. It was very interesting. The people in the lab got to go down to the very bottom of the ocean and collect bacteria from down there. They would bring it back, and I would help them grow it. We were one of the few labs in the world that can actually grow these bacteria in the lab. And I got my name on a scientific paper for helping out on one of those things.
So you
So
just actually just plugged that you're published?
I am published without having written a single word, but yeah.
Amber does freaking covers. Justin secretly published. Like, that's fine. On my live and outshine me, I'm cool with that. That's fine.
Ashley, I've had toast that isn't as dry as Kristen Stewart. You are correct.
Yes, I am optimistic about Kristen Stewart and pessimistic about everything else. And thanks, guys. It was pretty cool working in the lab. Except for all the cancer causing stuff that was in the lab. That was and the tanks of gas I had to deal with. That was pretty dangerous. But yeah.
Nah, that actually sounds really cool. Like, I worked in a lab in college, and it was fun. I kind of wish that I'd chosen to work in a lab like now, but it's fine.
You see, the reason why I didn't stay with the research lab was because the grad students were having so much trouble trying to get stuff to work. When you work with living things, like bacteria, they're very picky about doing stuff. Well, at least in our lab anyway, when you're dealing with stuff under pressure and gas and all that stuff. So I was like, nah, just go into the industry.
Next question. Would you rather be on a survival reality show or a dating game show?
I'd rather be on a dating game because I'll probably actually get a date somehow. You know.
Oh my God, Justin.
I mean, it's the only way. It's easier. It'd be easier than Tinder. Okay, I don't have to like come up with like a fancy like one-liner to get in the beginning.
I mean,
like a really cool selfie.
Dating sites that aren't Tinder that you might actually get a date instead.
No, but you still got to like have like a bomb fire opening sentence, right? And that's where I suck.
Do you really? Like,
I haven't tried, so I don't know. But I'm just being pessimistic.
Oh my God, I can't. Amber?
No, we're talking like the Bachelor type setup because.
Yeah, is it like The Bachelor, or am I just behind like a screen and like the girls asking questions?
Like, I mean, either way, I'm not really good at socializing with other people, so I don't know how well that would go.
And how is what's the survival? Is it like Naked and Afraid, or is it like Survivor, the TV show?
Oh, we're definitely doing Naked and Afraid to use that reference. Your survival is Naked and Afraid, and then your dating show is The Bachelor. I'm
doing the Bachelor. Okay, that's 12 women who are forced to fight for my affection.
I think I'm not
confident enough to be a naked.
When I was younger, I had this weird fascination with like survival situations where I would actually put my dolls, like when I play with them, it wouldn't be like, oh my God, Becky, let me do your hair. Like, oh, we're stranded on an island. We have to survive. Okay. That might explain the books that I'm writing now, but I feel like I'm prepared for that type of situation.
All right. What about you, Brittany?
I don't want the whole world to see my naked body, so I'm gonna have to go on the show, but I'll probably get kicked off like the first week because
you know how in the show they have you like your survival score? And it's like Brittany lives in Houston, Texas, is a chemical engineer, survival score 3, no outdoor experience.
First of all, I have outdoor skills. I was a Girl Scout.
Okay.
But I just personally feel like nah, because I assume my partner would be trash. Because you if you're a girl, you get set up with a dude. Like I assume my partner would be trash, and I'd end up having to shank him on TV. I do the dating show and just get kicked off because I'm also not begging a man to pay attention to me either. So
there's that.
I mean, but if it's like the Bachelorette though, wouldn't the guys be coming to you?
That's
a lot.
You could get rid of them.
That's a lot.
Nope. Every week you just get rid of one. Just be like, I don't want you anymore.
I want to get rid of all of them at the same time, though.
But you can have fun for 12 weeks.
1 week with one, and then 1 week with the next one. That's too many people.
Yeah, it's too many at the same time.
That's too much.
Look, all you do is scout out the top 3 that you want, right? You're like, all right,
So
these are the top
you're
3 contenders, and then throughout you
basing
just,
off looks though.
huh?
You're basing that solely off looks though, and
At
we
the
all
beginning,
know just because
uh-huh.
he's fine, he's more than likely trash.
Yeah, so then, like you're stuck with that, which is why none of the relationships last on The Bachelor. Sorry,
Moving
I
on.
am actually really into The Bachelor. I was just watching it before this started, so y'all are finding out a lot of weird things about me today.
I'm learning things that you both will be getting text messages from me later about. So I should let both of you know that. Like, oh, okay, bet. Like, yeah. Noria is still awake because I just happened to look up and see Brittany Shank on live TV. I need it to happen. Why would you need me to shank somebody on live
I
TV?
think it'd be funny too.
I think it would be funny.
All of y'all are trash because all of y'all want to be in jail.
You bail you out though. I'd
I would
start to
bail
go.
you out.
Well,
I
I would bail you out.
I'm done. Here's a question. If you believe in soulmates, would you rather them to be your partner or your lifetime best friend?
Y'all asking a lot of questions for the perpetual people here.
I say best friend, right? Because easier if they run away for some reason, it's easier to like, you know, to take that than if they're your partner and then you gotta go through a divorce, you lose the house, the kids and stuff. So a best friend is easier to cut off.
So again,
that's very true. I cut off a lot of people anyway.
But you're both looking at it from a negative point. If they're supposed to be your soulmates, they're supposed to be around, and y'all are over here planning the opposite.
I look at everything from a negative point. You should know this already.
Yeah, you gotta. Yeah, like, and life doesn't work that way, right? Generally, your soulmate, something tragic happens, and you know they get, you know, either tossed into space or like they die suddenly in an accident.
Why
Something happens. I don't know. If you're in the future and you're living on the moon because we colonized the moon with the U.S. Space Force or something like that, who knows? Something bad is going to happen with your soulmate, and you have to overcome that, right? That's the whole point of the plot. And then, of course, everyone else looking at you guys in the plot, they're crying, and it's just.
I love this book, I guess.
Yeah, but do you really want to experience that though?
If somebody wants to
climax,
write this book, please write it. I'm kind of down to read it.
I'm going to go with lifetime best friend. I'm weird. I have trust issues, so.
It's not weird. My soulmates are my best friends. Like we've been with each other forever. They're not going anywhere. They're just like, when I get my husband, like, oh, these are my besties. Meet them, besties. Him, besties. You know, because I mean, partners are fickle.
We definitely could use some more black space opera. You know.
A black space opera.
Yeah, like Star Wars, but like
whoever's watching, please make this a thing. Thank you very, very much.
And see, like if we're going through, like, say it's a romance plot, right? Your soulmate, something happens, and you're like have to struggle and trying to find your soulmate, right? You got to overcome that tragedy first. That's why I think it's better to have them as best friends than as partners.
If you're doing it in a book, y'all know I need it to be best friends. I don't need any more love stories. I don't need any more
space rom-com.
No, because they listen. This is how it will go. They'll go to training. They never speak to each other. They end up in the shuttle for like 24 hours, and at the end of those 24 hours, they're in love with each other. That's how that already
had sex.
That's not how it's going to work. It's going to be a slow burn. Okay, a slow burn. We got to stretch this out for 5 seasons. Okay, slow burn.
It's
a show now.
Okay. Well, 3 book. Look, a trilogy, 5 seasons, whatever. We have to stretch it out. It can't be that insta love stuff. Okay, it has to be complex, and you know, it has to mean something.
What is a complex love story on a TV series that you can name right now?
I don't watch love rom-coms on TV, so I don't know.
I'm trying to think.
I don't really know the complex ones. I don't really watch shows for the romance.
I definitely don't watch romance. I watch romance if I'm with my friends or if I'm heavily in my feelings and I just need to cry. Then I'll watch one of those sad romances and it'll make me cry.
Yeah. I'm trying to think. Killjoys. I actually didn't watch I watched a bit of Killjoys. I liked it, but I haven't watched the whole thing. I've been watching Westworld recently, but
Noria, if you're gonna stay awake after we told you to go to bed, at least sleep silently. Like, I look up and I just see Noria reads, and I'm like, Noria, it's like midnight. Like 12 o'clock in the morning. Would you rather be stuck on a train or a bus?
I've been stuck on
train.
Train because there's more legroom and I'm tall.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if the bus I'm on will have a bathroom, because if it's not like one of those coach long distance ones, if it's just like a public transportation bus, yeah, I mean I have a bathroom, so yeah, definitely a train.
I obviously want train. Soul Food, the TV show, is a complex love story thing. I haven't watched Soul Food, the movie or the TV show, in so long. Here's another interesting.
Yeah, the apocalypse one.
Would you rather die in the beginning or be the last survivor?
Like I told my mom and my sister, I was just like, if a nuclear apocalypse starts, I'm driving right to New York City, because it's going to be on the target list, and I don't want to be out here. I don't want to be out here like Fallout, like trying to survive the apocalypse, right? Dodging like mutants and like zombies and having power suits. I don't need all that in my life. All right, just let me just go out quick. Just flash a light, done.
I'm with him.
Yeah, I don't have the mental or physical stamina or capacity to try to survive. So
like, I just feel like I would get stuck like finding like a young kid who lost his parents and end up like just wanting to take care of him, and then he get blown up in my face or something. Like that's what I would imagine. So I'm like, just wipe me out first. I'm not emotional. I'll die. I'm good. So I know that people are like, this. When somebody watches this back, they're gonna be like, y'all were talking about this stuff. Would you rather be known or good looks?
What happened?
Would you rather be known for being intelligent or for good looks?
Intelligence. Because what happens one day if you're known for your good looks and like somebody walks up to you and you're like older, you don't have your good looks anymore, and they're like, you used to look good back in the day. You're just like,
here's my thing.
Myself.
My thing is, if they're looking at me and just thinking I'm pretty, they're already underestimating me. So I'd rather them not know that I'm super smart. So I can do it.
I like surprising people.
Yeah, I like the fun on.
So like, what did
what?
Would it matter what you're smart in? For example, like, would it matter if someone like thinks you're smart in like one thing versus another? Like, for example, you're known for, I don't know, being smart in making maps or something. I don't know. What would that one thing be?
Like, we're not including like street smart versus book smart. We're talking about book smart only right now.
Yeah, like a specific.
Yeah, just book smart. Yeah.
The stuff I know now, like chemistry and stuff, is my ish. So chemistry, I like that, and I would like to stay
there. I hate chemistry.
I don't know why we're friends.
I mean, biochem was cool, but like chemistry and organic chemistry kept my butt.
All of the ones to name, you mean biochem?
I actually did pretty good in biochem.
I mean, biochem wasn't bad because the chemistry that was involved was all about your body, so it was easy. But I mean, to be clear, I hated organic chemistry 1. I actually failed it the first time that I took it. But my second time taking it, my teacher did it based on Breaking Bad, and I passed colors. So
good.
Make it about drugs, I totally get it.
Yeah, my teacher was terrible for organic chemistry. Like, I think the average on the first exam was like a 38. He was so bad. It was bad. But yeah. Ooh. Well, Noraya deleted her message, but she said myths.
Like, Noria, we can still see it. It doesn't delete on StreamYard, so I see your message. I choose myths. All the myth courses I took in uni and in the classics department was fun as hell. I wish I would have taken more of those kind of classes. Like my friend took a Rastafarian class and like was educating me, and that was really cool. But I took a lot of African American, or I took a lot of African women as my elective classes, and then I took Portuguese.
Ooh. I took Greek civilization, which I thought was Greek myth, and it's going to be Greek civilization. And then I took Greek political philosophy. And I took an Old Testament class, which was Greek, so I didn't have to do any reading for it. It was like, read, finish. I did it already.
I did take a Bible class. That class was interesting for a lot of reasons. These questions got dark. Y'all look like them.
Okay. It's like, okay, go ahead.
Yeah, go
Would
ahead.
you rather have a family of 12 children or never be able to have children at all?
Wait, is it between 12 and 0?
Yes.
I'll take the 0.
I mean, never, ever being able
Ever.
to.
I'll take the 0.
I'm gonna pick 0. I don't plan on having kids, really. So.
I don't want to pay for 12 mouths to feed. Like, I
I'm
actually
gonna
want money in my life.
with that. I'll get a dog and I'll be fine.
I want kids, but not 12. Like 12, I don't know what I would do with myself. I don't have the money for 12. I can barely like take care of myself. Diapers are insanely expensive. So unless I'm gonna hand wash them like actual like diapers like back in the day. Yeah, no.
I wouldn't even know what to do with multiple children. I'm an only child, so no.
That's a whole sports team. Just letting you know, that's an entire sports team.
Yeah, you can put like a total offensive line, offense for a football team, basketball team, soccer.
Me not like I know anything about sports.
I mean, that's literally all I'm thinking about because I'm like, what else would I do with 12 kids?
Yeah, kids are too expensive. I agree with Bookish Rome. Kids are way.
Would you rather have the details of your financial life or your love life be made public?
To be honest, like if I'm honest, neither one would be that scandalous. So I guess.
What's the first one again?
Would you rather have the details of your financial life or your love life made public?
I mean, there's really no details for either that are that worthy of being exposed.
Yeah.
So
I mean, I guess I'll have a father come after me, but be like, "Oh, you did that," but yeah, but no, that's fine. Either one. But if I had to choose, I would say financial, so everyone can see how poor I am.
I would rather do financial than love life, even though putting my financial information out there would ruin my love life.
Yeah, I don't have any skeletons like that.
Yeah.
Well, it's just I make a little bit of coin, so a lot of men can't handle that.
I can handle it too. Actually, hey, I'm just gonna put it out there right now. If my wife makes like $200,000 a year and I only make 50, I am down with that.
I mean, a lot of people don't realize when one wins, we all win. But it's
I know, right? We all win.
Would you rather be gossiped about or never talked about at all?
Never talked about.
Like, I mean, care. Even when you accomplish something, like even if you were to win like a Nobel Peace Prize or something, they would never ever talk about you. You would never be in a history book or anything like that.
I'd be dead by the time it's history, so never talked about.
Gossip about me, I don't care.
Oh my gosh. Okay. Now I have to. I got a message from somebody who's watching live, and you know who you are. You're trash. Here's a more important question: if you could be any bender in the Avatar: Last Airbender series, which would you be and why?
I haven't watched Avatar.
I would be a
fire.
Oh, Amber hasn't watched it. I've only watched like to the second season, and somebody bought it for me.
It did.
No, it's not. We're going to have a movie night. I don't know what you're talking about.
No, I've always wanted to watch it though. I just haven't.
Listen, we're going to start that series soon.
I actually started it. I got like to season like 2, and I was like, "What am I doing with my life?" And never went back to it.
See,
But
at least
I would like to be a firebender though.
So both of y'all, we're going to have a collective Netflix night very soon. This is not acceptable. Oh my gosh, Ashley, you too? Ashley's on the first season. Y'all are hurting me so bad.
We're gonna have a group night. It's fine.
We're trying to have a BookTube Avatar night at this point because y'all are killing me.
All I'm saying is that like I have the whole seasons actually. I own them. I own them. But someone bought it for me as a birthday present last year. I haven't gotten through all of it yet. Okay. I'm going to go back to it. I like the firebenders. Right? Exactly.
Honestly,
I agree with Ink Flare here.
All I know.
I'd be anything Zuko wants. I want to be Zuko. So.
Oh my gosh.
As our resident expert, based on what you know about us, what type of benders would we be?
Well, Justin thrives on being chaotic for absolutely no reason, but also can anytime. That's the definition of a firebender. Would he be able to do lightning though? I don't know.
What you mean? I'm dark.
Lightning is like the ultimate firebending. Like,
yeah, I could do that. Look, if Zuko could do it, I could do it. Come on.
First of all, Zuko say, and Zuko went through a lot before he could do lightning. See, if you watch the whole series, you would know that.
Yeah, because of course I knew that. I mean, it's obvious he's going to get there at some point. I mean, come on.
Well, in the series, he doesn't actually shoot lightning at all. But
redirect it though.
His amazing uncle is
Iroh,
the ace
right?
of the entire series. And I could see you being more of an Uncle Iroh in your older
That's
age.
true.
That's the only reason why I'm giving you Firebender.
That's true. I can see myself. Yeah. Okay.
Now, Amber, you would not air by no means. Actually, I think you would be more water.
Okay.
And I say that only because if you look at the way, if you hear the way that they describe, well, I can't really tell you without spoiling. If you hear the way they describe waterbenders are very strong, but they also like go with the flow, but like don't off because you will get water wet. Again, I can't go into too much detail because you haven't seen it yet. So it's like
I respect it.
Just like, y'all are gonna get text messages from me after this. Like, how?
So scared.
You didn't watch. Also, I should bring this up because we do talk about this a lot. Waterbenders can be bloodbenders if there is a full moon and they are a fully qualified waterbender. So the same way that firebenders can shoot lightning, waterbenders can bloodbend.
That's intriguing.
It's pretty dark, but I love it.
Wow.
Let's see. Noria.
She eating her fried fish. Okay.
Noria. I would put you in the earth category. Almost with combustion, and I'll let you like translate that. Which one of them can do mind control? So none of them, because this is an elemental type thing.
Nah, yeah, you gotta go Jedi for that.
Yeah, we don't like Jedi either. We like the Sith.
Excuse me? Okay, they have better looking lightsabers. That's about it. And lightning. And lightning. I'll give you the Force lightning. Okay.
It's just here all day. Because if you think about it, the Jedi didn't do anything to make things worse, and like the Sith tried, like the Sith weren't wrong. Think about everything that the Sith said. Were they wrong?
Yes.
Were they wrong?
Think about it. Let me put it like this: the Sith are so bad that there can't be more than 2 of them. If there are more than 2, the whole system falls apart.
I'm fairly certain it could have been more. They just didn't want to anymore because they didn't.
No. I don't think you understand. There was a time when there was a whole bunch, and the reason it came down to 2 is because you can't have that much chaos. They like to kill each other. It can't work.
All I'm saying is all the Jedi got wiped out too.
And what happened in the end? The top Sith dude gets beat by some girl from some desert planet somewhere.
Hold on now. Some girl
Uh-huh.
saying that this wasn't a girl, like the some girl part. That's that kid.
Look, it could be a boy from a desert planet too. Look, some boy from a desert planet, Luke Skywalker, comes out of nowhere and beats the top dude, and then a girl comes down like 20 years later and beats the same dude.
She is the granddaughter. What did you think was going to happen?
She's supposed to lose, just like Luke Skywalker's supposed to lose. But the Sith suck.
I did hate the ending of that, so I can't even argue that. But I hated it for different reasons.
Okay, well, we're gonna talk about this later because we're traumatizing Amber here.
Yeah.
Oh no, I love spoilers. This is great though.
And Tati said, "Don't spoil it."
Oh,
I just have opinions. I agree with both sides. So,
Oh, see? We're good then. Oh, there was a question before I slipped into my fifth conversation. If you were a superhero, what power would you want?
which ones are cool, right? Like what's out there? Mind control, flight.
I like to talk to animals, be able to communicate with animals.
Okay,
That's
cool.
one. That's one. Telekinesis also.
Someone. Oh, we have flight. Tati said flight. Mind control. Flight's another one. I don't know. What's a cool one to have? Like, I don't know.
This is hard for me because there's so many options in my brain.
I know. It's crazy. Like, do I want like powers like America where I can like Miss America where I can like punch through like universes? Oh, dimensions was I think it's dimensions. Or like
I would like to be a smart superhero.
Like Moon Girl.
Yes. I was gonna say Moon Girl.
Or Riri Johnson. What's her name? Riri?
I will accept Riri as well because they're two smart black chicks. If I wanted to go just straight OP, it would be Monica Rambeau and be both of them.
I'm sorry. Amber wants to be Eliza Thornberry. You're not wrong.
Williams. Okay, that's what it was. Riri Williams.
That was quick.
Wow.
Oh wait, you want to control the
Oh, someone wanted flash powers.
Mind control.
Control the elements like storm.
Also a good one.
That's a good one.
I think it would be a really, really smart one. So like my power would be great, but it can also scoop up my friends.
Okay. I guess I'll just go with Miles Morales' powers or something like that. Be Spider-Man.
Actually, if I could have the powers from Miles Morales' Spider-Man, then yes. If it's Peter Parker's, I'm good. Like, Miles can just do so much more than Peter could.
Yeah.
We'll have to choose that one.
Oh, I could be Galactus. What?
All the superheroes, and I'm like, Eliza.
There's nothing wrong with Galactus, okay?
I mean, but I didn't think Eliza. I think Dr. Doolittle.
Well, I mean, Iron Man is playing Dr. Doolittle in the movie, so.
Is.
That movie was not good.
That's sad.
What's wrong, Maria? Just because I Galactus? Come on, that's pretty cool, right? All the worlds out there, all the different tastes, and that's pretty cool.
That's what that is. It's like okay. If you weren't a booktuber, what kind of YouTuber would you be?
I think we already discussed this.
Clearly, I'm talking to Justin on this.
We've already been there.
Says Twine Amber covered.
I would be a gamer for sure.
You do it. Oh, Amber, wouldn't you?
I mean, yeah, I do. I have. Yeah, I'd probably be a gamer for sure. I actually made some, like, I think like 3 gaming videos on another channel before I started this booktube.
Did you have a secret channel as well?
Yeah, not really. It was like the videos sucked. They were just like this new game, indie game or whatever. I don't know. I forget the name of it. I sucked at it. It somehow accrued, like one of the videos accrued like 300 views or whatever, but nothing like really serious.
I think if
I should play Skyrim.
I think if Rona wasn't existing, I'd be a travel vlogger. I'd have a second channel. Yeah.
You made that. And just smacked up and
yeah. She said you thought. I was like, I did. I really did. But,
yeah, actually, I'm with Troy. I would actually do a cosplay.
A cosplayer, okay.
Like all my videos would be related to cosplay. Like that would be a dream. Like, let me show you how to make a scar. What's that about? That kind of thing.
We're making this channel.
I mean, I've never separated my channels. I thought about separating my channels, but I'm very lazy. But yeah, this is actually a very good question to wrap up this live with. What's everyone reading?
I'm reading actually right next to me. Where is the camera? Anger's Gift by Marco Shiro. One of my 5-month reads.
Awesome.
I just finished reading yesterday a book called Twisted. It's a book about Black hair culture. And I am reading The Poppy War right now. And this book called Sharing a House with a Never Ending Man, about this American who worked at Studio Ghibli and about his experiences there. Very good so far. So.
Okay, yeah. It's like you said Studio Ghibli, and I was like, ew.
Yeah, I haven't seen any of the movies though. So. Oh wait, someone picked up The Stars and the Blackness Between Them. That's a great book, by the way.
I really enjoyed that book. It's probably the only one book I will ever say I love.
Yeah, it's the best YA book I think I've ever read.
Oh yes,
I need to read it.
It's really good.
Yeah, it's really good. Novelist Deneen, I have the Fallen Order now. I'm playing it now, actually. Making my way through it slowly, enjoying it.
Obviously, this is a very popular. Starting it. The next question is, which country or city would you want to travel to? So I guess this is Amber.
Well, the next trip I was planning, I think, was Scotland. So there, Scotland, New Zealand. Those are the top of my list right now. I was going back.
Nice.
I was going back to Vancouver the week that the whole world shut down. So Vancouver.
I mean, I had planned a trip. Hang out with Onyx pages. Have like a train trip and then on a train.
You're telling me about that.
My whole life was like, I mean, I've been on for 2.5 hours, and I have to pee. So, either happen, like that's how I'm gonna end it.
Wow.
You know, come over here often because I'm just very blunt about it. Like, my nose is actually got me sitting here. That's how I know it's about that time. So I just want to thank everybody for coming. Thank y'all for letting me ask y'all a million questions. I'll obviously be texting you both because the Avatar watch list is going to happen very soon.
I'm never going to finish watching The Last Airbender, just to let you know.
No, you will. It's okay.
I feel like that's an act of war right there.
Oh, it is, and not just with Brittany, but with the person who bought it for me as well.
Like I said, he'll watch it soon. We'll all be here having a grand Avatar time, but I'm gonna get off here. Thanks for watching, guys. And
Congrats on 3K.
Yeah, congrats on 3K.
Yeah. I will not be leaving the details of the book down below because I don't remember. I will let you guys answer this one last question and then we're out. Would you rather be forced to review every book you read while being a slow reader, or never discuss any book but read in a faster pace? I'll never review a book again.
Yeah, I'll never review a book again, to be honest. Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
All right. Well, you guys have a great day.
All right. You too. Goodbye. Thanks for having us.